Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shields Arena here tonight for tonight's matchup between the Sea Kraits and the Riptide. Should be an interesting matchup here tonight. First matchup between these two teams, first matchup of the season for these two teams. So we'll see how this kind of plays out. We got Luke Audette in night for the Sea Kraits tonight, as well as um, someone else for the Riptide here tonight. On the other end, Riptide's going right to left on your screen. Sea Kraits are going left to right for the first period here. And should be a good night of hockey. And a rock, paper, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors draw here tonight, and the Riptide win it. So Riptide will start with possession, coming back into the zone. They are unable to hold the line. They'll have to regroup back in the neutral zone here. Hunt now. Hunt coming down, gets it intercepted by Gabriel Johnson. Gabriel Johnson now the Sea Kraits, one of the Sea Kraits captains, I believe, coming now as the Riptide regroup here, and we'll try and produce something. Kari now gets it taken away by Konistika. As the Sea Kraits kind of run into each other there in the neutral zone, a little miscommunication and no offsides called there. I kind of thought that was offsides from my perspective, but we'll play on. As Kari now, Kari will regroup, passing back through his own blue line. So he'll pass up. The Riptide trying to produce something here. Riptide walking up through the middle. The Sea Kraits send it back out for them to regroup, and the Sea Kraits will finally enter the offensive zone as Marty takes a shot and is stopped by the Riptide goalie. As the Riptide will come back up with it and gets it taken away by Anders Marty. Anders Marty, one of the better players coming into this game. He's kind of a lone wolf out there, but that's all right. No problem with it. As the Riptide get it back and will try for the long bomb, but it gets dumped down. He misses, and it will be an icing call. Fans, from business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with a professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoad.com. So Riptide will win this one back. Christopher Neeson, I was just informed, is in net tonight for the Riptide. So Riptide will come back out and produce something here. Kind of a scrum along the boards there. Number 6, Paxton Jensen down there, trying to fight for it for the Sea Kraits, as the Sea Kraits will gain possession but lose it right away to the Riptide's number 26, Joe Malloy, their captain. So Riptide trying to produce something. Number 20 here takes a shot, gets it stopped up front, and trying for something out front there, but just gets knocked away. Malloy now gets it taken away by Koniska, and once again gets it taken away by the Riptide. Kind of a little bit of miscommunication coming here, into this matchup. So Riptide trying to produce something in the offensive zone here. Gets it out to Kiefer. Kiefer takes a shot out front, or a pass up front, and she's tipped and scores. The Riptide taking a 1-0 lead here tonight. Believe that was Steinbeck right there. Josh Steinbeck, number 44 for the Riptide. The Sea Kraits will win it back here now. A little bit of a scrum for it there in the neutral zone. Sea Kraits goes down One of the Kraits men go down there. The Kraits will try and produce. So that was Steinbach from Gilbert there. Just a pretty good play there. You know, get that tip out front and get it in the back of the net. So Riptide try and bring it back up again, hoping to produce another goal. #9 now, blocked away by Audette. Good stick there. Kind of a little bit of a trip out front there between Audette and number 41, Jason Park now for the Riptide, as the Riptide try and produce something here coming along this left side, and a shot, quick shot there by Gilbert, I believe that was. And a stop there by Audette, and he makes another 2 new stops there, and just great with the hands. Or maybe that was it. It was in the back of the net when Audette got up, so, but we will have a occurring draw in the off-ending zone for the Riptide, so we'll see how this plays out. #91, that was Glenn DeVold trying to produce something. Now Anders Marty. Anders Marty will take himself back up that right side. That near side, if you will. Gets it back up. Shot on and just high. Everyone kind of ducking for cover right there. Glenn DeVold sends it back in for the Riptide to produce. Anders Marty scrumming with it there. Number 27 from the Riptide. That was that will be offsides. He was kind of way offsides right there, you know, a little miscommunication, and we'll reset back in the neutral zone. As the Kraits will win it back and win it to the left of Audette, and we'll try and produce something here up to Anders Marty. Anders Marty now trying to go up and do something. Kind of a scrum for it along the boards, and Koniska passes it back to number 16. That is Jonah Olbrook. Or Olbro, sorry. As the Riptide now in the off-ending zone. Tried to get out front and kind of tipped and stopped there by Audette, but we'll get a face-off to the left of him. As the Riptide now try and produce something here, and that's blocked by number 5 there for the Kraits, and the Kraits get it taken away by the Riptide once again. And the Riptide have had a lot of interceptions here, as Gabriel Johnson tries to produce something here for the Kraits. It takes a shot on net stop by Malloy, or not Malloy, excuse me, Neeson. As that will be wrapped around by Gabe Johnson, and he scores. So that was Gabriel Johnson unassisted there, as announced by the PA announcer here. It's the Kraits trying to get it out of their own end, you know, haven't been in this zone as much this period or anything. Or excuse me, have been in this zone quite a bit here, as Kraits send it out, and the Riptide will once again recover here. So he'll produce something behind the net here. Looking for Kiefer. Kind of blows an edge, and Kiefer will have to come down and intercept that from him and try and produce something as Anders Marty intercepts that at the blue line. Toe drags around. And not a good shot as it was blocked there by number 23, Victor Gilbert. Gilbert now trying to get his own loss, and that will be sent in and covered eventually. Oh, no goal according to the ref, but the Riptide are celebrating here. So it'll be no goal, and we'll get a offensive draw to the right of Audette there. Riptide now coming back to produce something here. That was Joe Malloy. Malloy sent it out and just got intercepted by the Sea Kraits once again. Koniska trying to get something there. You know, Koniska is one of our own here up in the booth, and he's mostly commentating, you know, so check out his streams. He does a pretty nice job there. Koniska once again battling for it. And that will be just straight up sent out. And that's got to be a penalty. Maybe. That was straight out, so you'd think that would have been a delay of game, but maybe not. That was number 16, though, so if they do call anyone, it would have been... So there's no call here for delay of game, but we'll see how this draw plays out to the right of Audette once again as Gabe Johnson wins it back. That's Curtis Roll, number 91, charging in, takes a shot, and it's just wide as Gabriel Johnson now recovers in the neutral zone and will pass it up to number 6. That is Paxton Jensen there. So Riptide try and get a pass across, but no good, and it'll be deflected out of the zone as they will scrum for it along the boards here, these near side boards, as Gabe Johnson once again recovers and kind of sends it in there, almost a self send in by the Riptide, and you know, just trying to produce something here. You know, we're tied 1-1 with little over 6 minutes to go here in this first period, so we'll see how this plays out here. Shot from the dot and just stopped by Audette as it'll be passed up top to Kiefer. Kiefer now down back low, passed up, point, shot, and she scores. He scores. So the Riptide will find the back of the net once again here, and it'll now be 2-1 in favor of the Riptide. Kiefer sends it back in for the Sea Kraits to recover now. The Sea Kraits trying to get out of the offensive zone. We've seen a lot of aggressiveness here from the Riptide so far, so we'll see how the rest of this period plays out, excuse me. That'll be sent out for Curtis Roll. Roll is not able to intercept it like he thought he would, as the Riptide now try and produce something in the defending zone. And that will be sent down and just missed the pass there, and that'll be an icing called. As that is one kind of by the Sea Kraits there, kind of one by Johnson there, just got out front and shot out front, but no good. That's DeVold trying to get that wraparound front. That's Foster. Foster gets tripped up there. Johnson recovers for him. Johnson looking for the point. DeVold. DeVold takes a shot on net and he scores! Just a straight shot in, and kind of got to wonder there if Neeson was screened or something. And we are tied now back up at 2 apiece here in this first period with just a little over 5 minutes to go. Victor Gilbert now. Victor coming into this offending zone. DeVold now. DeVold has a little bit of a interception there with Riptide player, as once again DeVold takes him down, and oh my. He's got to be wondering where that call is. Anders Marty now. Anders coming up for the Sea Kraits. The Riptide eventually get it out, and just to get it sent back in by like a miss pass, I believe that was, by the Riptide, as Malloy takes quite the tumble there, and Victor Gilbert will intercept that pass and come up. Little tinker right there, and easy stop for Audette. So Gilbert and Johnson take the draw. Gilbert won that back out. Or excuse me, that wasn't Gilbert. That was as that it will be offsides. That was Schuler, excuse me, taking the draw there for the Riptide. Sea Kraits number 16, Olborough, tried to get it out there, and the Riptide will come back in. Quick shot on net, stopped there by Audette. Kind of up in the chin area. Wondering if he's all right. Justin is masked. Maybe they're just got a snap loose or something. So he gets a little apology there from his opponent. The Riptide win it, but the Sea Kraits will intercept right away. Number 44, that is Curtis Roll, I believe, taking it out for the Sea Kraits. And the Riptide recover, and Riptide will try and produce something here back in this defensive zone, as they will eventually get out and stop by Roll there right at the blue line. Takes a quick shot, but wide. He kind of wasn't looking there, so kind of hard to hit the net when you're not looking. It's Foster now. Foster coming in. Foster with the dangle. Won't go there. Johnson gets it back up to DeVold. Johnson tried to intercept that again. Back up. It's number 6, Jensen, and they score. So the Sea Kraits will take a 3-2 lead here. Marty and as the Riptide will get a 2-on-0. Stop the first one, stop the second. And it gets back out to Malloy. Malloy sending it down. Tips up front. Battle for it. DeVold there with a little hook. Someone lost their stick there. Anders Marty now coming back up though anyways. Anders Marty takes a shot, just got that deflected, and it's wide. Koniska tried to control it there, couldn't. Malloy takes a quick shot, that's just high. As that gets out front and gets intercepted by Koniska. Koniska sending it across to number 22. That is Vinji there. Gilbert will now recover for the Riptide. Gets it back. Gilbert tried to produce on there, couldn't, and it gets sent down by the Sea Kraits, and it won't be an icing as Neeson left his net a little bit there. And that'll be intercepted at the blue line there. Sea Kraits coming back now with it as it'll get intercepted by the Riptide once again. Gets it back up to Gilbert. Gilbert now kind of takes a little tumble there. So Riptide bringing it back in on that far side board. Gilbert now fighting for it. He'll eventually get out. Kari now. Kari with it. Kari sends it in. Sea Kraits will recover once again. He's got roll up high. No, he doesn't. That will get stolen by Gilbert, and Gilbert tried to get a dangle off there, but couldn't. It's Kiefer now. Kiefer gets it taken away, and it'll get back up to the Riptide. Kari now. Kari to Kiefer. Kiefer will get that pass intercepted by the Sea Kraits. It's number 43, Maxwell Nettle. There, intercepting that pass. DeVold tried to dangle there, and Johnson gets stopped dead in his tracks. No. And just a quick cover there by Audette. We have 8.1 seconds left here in the first period. You know, the second half of this first period has gone by a little quick. You know, the PA announcer there missing the 1 minute call, so I apologize for that. As it will be a quick shot out of the Riptide, deflected in front, but still just wide. And that will do it for our first period. Score is Riptide 3, the Sea Kraits 2. Or Sea Kraits 3, Riptide 2, apologies. So we'll take a moment and And we are back here for second period action here at the Shields Arena. Score right now is Kraits 3, Riptide 2. Should be a good second period as the Kraits win it, but immediately intercepted by Riptide. Koniska gets it taken away by Hunt, I believe that was. And just a blocker covered there by Audette, and we'll get a reset to the right of him. And quick shot in the Riptide score. So we are knotted back up here at 3. Riptide won it back, Joe Malloy. So that was Schuler from Petersburg, as you heard on the PA right there. As the Kraits number 4, Marty will recover and just kind of dump it in and dump and chase himself. Collects his own and dangles around 2 defenders there. Good stick handling there by Marty, and will get sent out. Kraits send it back in. Guys are trying to get back on side, and they eventually will as they change. And Malloy now will recover, send it up. Looking for his lace ring and just couldn't connect on that pass, and Luke Audette will leave his crease, but pass it right to a Riptide player, and quick shot, blocker stop, goes up, and now we got a battle down in the corner there between DeVold and 2 Riptide defenders. As Gilbert slaps that down. Gilbert looking for his defending partner, but nope. Vinci gets it taken away as Gabe Johnson now takes it away for the Kraits. Johnson looking for number 6, Paxton Jensen, and just couldn't connect on that play right there, I guess. Kraits have to regroup, and it's offside, and a shot by Johnson, stopped by Neeson. And that's a little bit of high stick there, and that's what it'll be called as number 5, Gabriel Johnson, just gets it slapped down a little too high, and Paxton Jensen, intercepted that, so we'll have a face-off on the other end to the left of Luke Audette. So Marty wins it back as the Kraits get out of his zone, but it will be taken away by the Riptide now. And the Riptide keep it in the zone there by number 21, Kiefer. Gets it taken away by the Kraits. Kraits will try and produce something here. Kiefer now intercepting that missed pass, and will get sent down once again by the Kraits. Long shot, and Neeson just blocker stops that. And Gilbert trying to go up with it, just gets it intercepted by a stick left there by Marty, and Riptide will once again try and reproduce here with Kari sending it right to Anders Marty. Marty with a quick shot and a blocker stop by Neeson there. So Riptide try and produce something here. Shot and a goal! That was Petersburg unassisted there as the Riptide once again go on the Offending zone, a little trip up there by Jensen. A little tap on the shoulder there. They're all good. Jensen takes a shot to the back, and that one hurt. As Hunt will collect the bullet there. And a little scram for it in the corner between DeVold and Riptide, two Riptide players. It's Jensen now. Jensen rims it around for Kaufman, I believe that is. Kaufman, excuse me. And that will get taken away there by the Riptide once again by Kyle Petersburg. Jensen now. Jensen looking for Johnson. As Koniska sends it up to Johnson. Johnson going into the offending zone. Takes a shot. Blocker stop. Kind of trickled there. Yeah. Neeson probably a little scared there, thinking that might have gone in, but nope. We'll play on. Kraits now bring it back up the end, the other end. Good outside move there. Quick shot, just blocked out front, so it'll be deflected out and away. Sent in by the Kraits once again. That was number 16, I believe that was Maxwell Nettle. Pass out front to Marty and a slight stop there by Christopher Neeson as Kari brings it back up the end of the end. Kari with the quick shot stop there, blocked in front. So Kraits bring it back up the far boards. Good, easy paddle stop there in front for Neeson, and refs are screaming at him for offsides from Foster, and he'll eventually get back out. Kiefer now. Kiefer makes a little move going towards the boards. And passed up to Kiefer. Kiefer just missed that pass there. He gets sent it back to him by Kari. Kari now receives it back from Kiefer. A little scram down in the corner there. Kiefer now with it. Kiefer over, shot, and paddle stopped there by Audette and just barely misses the netting and hits the glass and drops down for the Riptide once again to go back on the offensive. A little trickle out front, no one there to intercept that, so Jensen will bring it up and send it down. It's intercepted by Marty trying to, as Kiefer tried to get it back up there. Marty tried to go far and no good there. That was way offsides. About 5 feet there. Fans, for all the league standings, schedules, statistics, player bios, and more, check out FMAHockey.com. That is FMAHockey.com. So we'll get a draw to the left of Neeson. Johnson tries to pick up the draw, gets it knocked away there by a Riptide player as Gilbert tried to bring it back up, but no good. Corey Bajoralt, excuse me. That's who intercepted that, as that will get iced down. Fans, once again, from business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with a professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. As Gilbert now. Gilbert trying to produce something here. Back. Yoralt gets that intercepted. Long shot and once again stopped by Neeson. Tried to scoop that up with the glove there, but couldn't. That gets deflected out front by Bjoralt. Bjoralt doing a lot of work here for the Riptide, as that will get up to Gilbert eventually. And Gilbert tips that in front. Gilbert on a breakaway. No, sir. Just gets wide as Malloy will recover the rebound. Gets it back down to Gilbert. Gilbert behind the offending net. And that's a dangerous spot there. A little poking out front. Eventually gets out to the Sea Kraits number 43, Max Nettle. And no icing there on that one as this Riptide will recover. I believe that's Kari down there behind the net. And Kari now will get it up. So Riptide come into the offending zone here along this near side boards. Koniska there to Jensen. Jensen makes a nifty move there, but no good as he gets stopped by Kari, trying to make up for his little miss there as Hunt now chasing down the Hunt. And no, sir, two nifty stops there by number 34, Luke Audette. Audette now looking a little bit of a screen there in front. Kiefer tries to take a shot, no good. And once again, another shot, no good. And Audette with 3 saves in a row there as Anders Marty tries to kind of a little bit of roughhousing there. And that gets tipped in front, and just a little tinkle there will get past Luke Audette. So it is now 5-3 in favor of the Riptide. Sorry, Ron. As the Riptide will now try and produce something here. That was Schuler on the goal there for the Riptide to put him up by 2, assisted by Kiefer, and a little bit of a trip there along that far side boards, but no call as Barty now brings it up for the Sea Kraits and takes a wide shot there. Marty now tries to go a little Austin, Texas move there. Old Mighty Ducks movies. Apologies for all the fans who I just made feel really old. As Evans tries to control that, but it won't be good. And we'll get taken away by the Riptide. Pass out front, pass in deep. Tried to go for the pass out front again. A little couple whacks there, and eventually it gets out wide. Tried to go up top, but no good. As that's number 43, Max Nettle coming in. No good. Gets dumped out. Sea Kraits only have 3 players on the ice right now, so it'll be a 2-on-1 the other way. It's quick shot, but no good. Little minus men there, as it's now another 2-on-1 the other way. Foster overshot, and he scores. So number 44, Curtis Roll, will put the Sea Kraits within 1 here with a little more than 4 minutes to go in the second period. Jensen gets it taken away by Gilbert. Gilbert now 1-on-1. And tries to make a move there. A little bit of a trip up there by DeVold, and DeVold will pass it up. And now a 2-on-1 once again the other way. Shot by Roll, and it's blocker stopped by Neeson there. As Malloy rounds that, and that'll be an icing right there. They got a rush. This is hybrid icing. And it'll be waved off because the Riptide won the race there. maybe a little reminder to their team during intermission, this is hybrid icing. We got to move our feet. Kari will have to go back and recover for the Riptide, you know, chasing this back here. Kari up to Gilbert. Gilbert, a little bit of a bus stop there. It's Gilbert coming into the zone. Shot blocked up front by DeVold. Rebound, no good. So that is blocked by number 41 for the Riptide. I believe that was number 45, excuse me. That was John Evans. Marty takes a shot there, and it's kind of rounded to Johnson. Johnson back up to the point. Shot from the point, no good. Blake stopped there by Neeson. That was a decent stop there by Christopher Neeson. Check out this, hockey fans. You got a question to ask for me in the booth? Send your questions on the live stream chat, and I'll answer it here for you live on air. As the Riptide try and produce something here. Over to Schuler. Schuler. That'll get intercepted by Marty. Marty with the up and over, tried to chase it down, but intercepted there by Kiefer. Kiefer puts that stick up. Marty's kind of a little cross check there, a little roughhousing. My dad always said rubbin's racing though, so we'll go back the other way here with the Riptide bringing it back up as Schuler now. Little miscommunication there. A wide shot by Schuler. Kari will have to recover that rebound as it rounds the boards. Tried to go for the pass up front, but it won't be any good. So Sea Kraits will try and produce something here behind their own net. Number 27, Koniska. It's intercepted there. And a little collision there between Malloy and Johnson, I believe that, or not Johnson, Nettle, I believe that was. Or Evans, excuse me. And a little tip in front there. Might have given Luke a heart attack there, but no good. We'll play on. Two good stops there as Gilbert behind the net passes it out up front. Shot blocked up front. Malloy will cover the rebound and a good glove stop there by number 34, Luke Audette. As Audette didn't really have to move there. Number 41. It's Foster there. Foster brought it into the zone there. Tried to get the pass out front to Johnson. Johnson just couldn't accept that on the fact that it was tipped. Shot there and glove stop by Neeson as he'll get back out for Foster to recover. Jensen there just tried to stop Kari, but no one's Ken, and Kari looking for that pass across, just couldn't connect, and that is the end of the second, with the final score of the second being Riptide 5 and the Sea Kraits 4. So Finley Murphy, the answer to your question is yes, they are. You can visit our website, fmahockey.com, to see the numbers and the players on our website. They should be under rosters there, and we should be available to those. So with that, we'll take a short break and we'll come back for the third period. All right, fans, we are back here for third period action between the Riptide and Sea Kraits as Nettle tried to get that across, but just intercepted there. As Malloy will send it in, no one there to intercept that, so the Sea Kraits will try and produce something. Nettle with the press across to try to go for Marty, but no good there. As Roll will battle for it down there in a little bit of the offending zone, kind of on the blue line right there. As Roll will once again to get the puck and try to get a shot on goal there, tipped by Bjoralt. And Gilbert now will come back up for the Riptide. Gilbert with the nifty move tried to get a shot on goal, blocked up front by the Sea Kraits. As Nettle will try and get it up to Roll, but no good as it is intercepted by Petersburg. 29 Petersburg right there. As Nettle will get the puck again. Nettle with speed coming back up to the off-ending zone. Glove tip there by Malloy. Or Neeson, excuse me. As the Riptide will come back into the off-ending zone. And he shoots and scores. So the Riptide will now score. I believe that was Hunt, number 24 there. We are back off the goal for the Riptide. That was Hunt there on the goal. And we are now set at a score of 6 for the Riptide and 4 for the Sea Kraits. As Ref takes one there off the hip. Kiefer now down low. Schuler will have to head up there and guard for defense since Kiefer's down there. As Kari sends a pass out to Kiefer, just a glove stop there by Audette. Fans, if you'd like to promote your business or event to our live stream audience, we'd love to work with you on air. Just email us at advertising@fmahockey.com for details. Once again, advertising@fmahockey.com for details. Malloy will intercept that pass, tried to get it up to his forward partner there. Tried to get the pass out front, no good. Tipped by Koniska. Pass out front, shot blocked by Audette. As Sea Kraits come back into the offending zone. Number 22, that's Vinji down there. So they'll get to Jensen there, Johnson, excuse me. That's Jensen. And a rebound, and they score. The Sea Kraits are once again back within one. That goal coming off of number 41, Jordan Foster right there. Just the rebound off the backboards and puts it in the back of the net. And Kiefer kind of missing the whistle right there. Number 43, Nettle, gets it into the zone there. And Sea Kraits producing something. Nettle tried to go for the pass out front to roll there, but just got intercepted by the Riptide right there as the Riptide blocked Jensen's pass there. Tried to go for the pass across, but there's no one there. So now that's Pocknow. He was looking for Pocknow right there, but just wasn't there. Andrews Marty now. Marty with a shot. Stopped by Neeson right there. And that's way up and hit the boards. That's out of play, but never mind. Nettle now trying to produce something. Nettle looking for that pass across to DeVold, intercepts that, but Nettle intercepts the Riptide pass. So we'll go into the offending zone for the Sea Kraits. As the Sea Kraits will once again now try and produce something in this offensive zone. Koniska tried to get a shot on, blocked by Kari, and that'll get deflected wide. Koniska looking for the pass out front to Marty, and a cover there by Neeson. And Marty and a Riptide player right there kind of getting a little scrum, but they're chuckling it off and kind of play fighting down there, so that's always good to see. Gabe Johnson. Gabriel Johnson now with a shot ringed off the pipe. So a little deacon there out front by number 16. That was Jonah Olbra. So Riptide trying to produce something here. Gilbert on that far side, passes up, shot, stopped by Audette. Takes him down up front there, takes the Bold down up front there. Little tap on the head. So with 9:20 left to go here in the third period, the Sea Kraits are down by 1 here. Wondering if they'll go for the more aggressive approach or kind of play, make sure they got that defense back there. Gilbert now down low trying to produce something. Gets it up. No good. Gilbert now down low. Tried to get for the pass out front, but no good. He's trying to look for Kari there, but Kari got his pass intercepted by Foster. Foster tried to go to roll there, I believe that is. Or Vinji, excuse me. As Jensen will try and wheel back for icing to be waved off, but nope. And two good stops there by Luke Audette as DeVold will come back the other way. DeVold had to take a hard stop there as it got blocked, and Johnson had to regroup, so he wouldn't get the offsides there. Blocked by Neeson down there as it's a breakaway for the Riptide right here. He shoots and scores! And the Riptide are now up by 2 once again. So that was Petersburg there on the breakaway goal. Little under 8 minutes, excuse me, here to go in this third and final periods. Riptide up by 2, and a glove stop there by Neeson as he drops it for Malloy. Malloy sends it up. Shot there from the far side and get blocked by Audette for the Riptide to regroup. Malloy with a long bomb there. Just doesn't connect. Malloy will miss the pass for Neeson to now play the puck. Just sends it back to Malloy right there as the Riptide will come back up. Quick shot there and a flash of the leather by Audette. As the Sea Kraits win this draw, and there's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Sea Kraits here. It's going to go on number 91, Glenn DeVold. Will go to the box for a minute 30. Or a minute, excuse me. Minute 30. Yeah, nope, minute 30. Johnson wins the draw back to Jensen. Jensen gets a little tripped up there, but the Riptide in this offending zone. Kiefer now with the puck. Kiefer down low, shot. That was stopped in the breadbasket there by Audette. Glenn DeVold going to the box for tripping now, as we have been informed here in the arena. Foster, or Evans, excuse me, fighting for the puck down there, down low. That'll get sent out by the Sea Kraits, and Neeson will come out of his net and play the puck, so we will get icing waved off here. Riptide trying to produce something on this power play, desperately needed it. They're down by 2 here with a little over 6 minutes to go here in this third and final period as it gets up to Kiefer. Kiefer now with the puck, dangling down low. Kiefer pass out front, gets blocked. 2 great stops there by Audette, and a little bit of a roughhousing there in front for, and there's 2 slashes right there by Steinbeck and number 16, Overlow. Steinbeck just having a mismatch here tonight. Steinbeck, you know, had that rough on him in the first and kind of maybe a little frustrated right now with him. So I believe both Oberlo and Steinbeck are ejected from this match, as they will have 2 10s and 2 serve. Maybe not. We'll get this figured out here. And so we'll have 5. Oh, 4 on 5, excuse me, because of the power play. Those 2, I believe, were ejected for that slash you may have saw down there in the lower towards the C Kraits bench. Both of those getting unsportsmanlike conduct calls, and they just, you know, they're down by the C Kraits bench, and KC a little frustrated, like I said, with those 2 calls, and just took a slash at the knees, and Overlow giving him a little piece of his mind right back. And the Riptide trying to produce something here once again, down by 2 with a little more than 5 minutes to go, as we will be hitting the 5-minute mark right now. Excuse me. Petersburg trying to bring it up, passes back to Gilbert, drop pass for Gilbert, excuse me. Gilbert now. Gilbert with the shot, stopped by Audette. Evans now trying to bring it up for the C Kraits. It's Gilbert with the spin move right there, stopped by Audette, and he'll cover that up as Nettle gives him a little hug down there, down low. Shows appreciation for being here tonight. You know, you can't have a hockey game without an opponent. So, Ron, I took some time to think about how to respond to your question, and I do not know the legal age to be a Zamboni driver. I believe it is 21, but he might have been having a few beers by the way it sounds, and just got off course on where he needs to be. It's a little miscommunication there, but the C Kraits will eventually recover that. As the Riptide will now come back into the zone. Kari takes a shot and it's just wide. So Riptide trying to produce something here within these last 3 minutes, 30 seconds here. Let's try to go for the pass out front, but that's blocked and deflected. DeVold now. DeVold dumps the puck, and that'll be an icing. No, never mind. That will not make it there, excuse me. And Malloy sends it way up. The Riptide will come back into the zone here. Little shove there to Nettle, but Nettle looking for a call. He won't get one. Audette's net was off, but he just fixes that himself, and we'll figure out. as Malloy will stop that at the blue line. Sea Kraits desperately trying to get it out. Sea Kraits need to apply some pressure here within this last 2 minutes or they'll never catch up with this game. So Riptide wrapped around, tried to go for the pass out front to Gilbert, but it's deflected. Foster will come back up the low side. That's sent up, tried to go for Gilbert. Gilbert couldn't handle that. As Audette will just cover that up and we'll get a stoppage of play here with 2:07 left to go in this game. Now Anders Marty taking it up the zone. Marty gets it a little bit of a takeaway there by the Riptide. Riptide will come back into the offending zone. Pass out front intended for Gilbert, but Gilbert can control that off of the deflection. Marty now battling for the puck in front of the Sea Kraits bench. Petersburg over to Gilbert. That'll get sent down, and I believe that's Petersburg battling down there for the puck. Or excuse me, that's Petersburg coming up with the puck right there, I believe. And the Riptide just trying to hold his own right now, you know, get something, just keep this lead. Shot and almost went right through the 5-hole Audette and was wide open, but it got deflected out and will continue. And it gets up to number 19. Tries to go for the shot and it's stopped by Neeson. He's on a breakaway right there and just a quick stop there by Neeson, and the Riptide will come the other way. Petersburg now tries to produce something. Now it's back to Bjorl. As Nettle gets it up to Kaufman, I believe that is. And Kaufman scores. And Kaufman will get this lead to within 1 here with 10 seconds left to go. As Luke needs to get to the bench here within 10 seconds left to go so they can get an extra guy on. A little bit of a late goalie pull there as Hunt just tried to seal that one, went just wide there, but doesn't matter anyways. The Riptide will take this one. 7-6 is your final score.